you guys get your money. I work with Square. I've been running my business for the past 4 years with Square, so I know exactly how it works. But if you've been running this business for years, your money gonna clear the next day. Correct? So this morning we got up. Mind you, I'm thinking I gotta go back to help her because yesterday you ain't have nobody that wanted to work for you. You get what I'm saying? So my friend had me come and help you, and then my brother was really only out there, but you somehow trying to make it seem like my brother was giving free haircuts when he was posting flyers with his prices on them. Come on. So then I wake up today, people hit me up talking about, we want to make your menus, we want to make your flyers, da 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 da. My main thing was, I'm not the face of this company. You get what I'm saying? I'm not the face of this company, but I can put you in contact. If you go through my comments.
So, all right. So, real, I guess, because I don't want to, I mean, that she long with it. She kept talking. So, long story short, basically, the lady who didn't give out she didn't get a bread. She kept the money for herself. And so, I'm going to play the clip of the lady who actually owned the food truck, let you get a piece of hers. And then I'm going to try to get a piece of what Keith Lee said to respond to all of this. But again, it's just like, that is one of those things when, again, we just talking about black people. And it's just like, bro, how we kind of give ourselves a bad stereotype. Because it's like, how somebody bless you like this and you kind of take a blessing and just turn it into a complete negative situation.
Give that barber $1,000 for free haircuts. He should have said, anybody, come on, who want their haircut for free? Come on. Then he would have deserved it. Then that would have made him with me, because now you're helping me. You're shining on me. This man was not with me.
Before we left, we went in and had a conversation with the mom, and we thanked everybody for having us. Me and the mama prayed together, and we left a $4,000 tip behind. God is amazing.
I appreciate y'all for having us.
So you already played that part. Go ahead.
In the business mind, I kind of understand what she's saying, though.
What? How?
Because if he didn't come there, right, we still supposed to operate business as business. Yes, that's a tip. We supposed to bust that down later. But at the end of the day, we still got to move our products and sell our products. We can't sit here and just be like, all right, we're working on free, because you still want that tip. But we still got to pay for this food and the products that we already gave out. Because if we sitting there, we just taking that tip and we giving out free food or whatever the case may be, that's going to cover the food that we spent. That's not going to, y'all not getting this money, right? For a business.
No, you missing it. He gave her separate $1,000 tip. Whatever. So basically, let's just sit here and say he gave that lady a $3,000 tip, and he gave her a separate tip, literally just for the barber for $1,000, so he can just keep cutting people's head. So she made it a part. The lady who run the food truck made it her business to just be like, because he wasn't with her initially, she just kept the whole $1,000 to herself. Like, he didn't deserve $1,000. But you heard Keith Lee come out his mouth and say, you can charge my card, but $1,000 of this dollars goes to that barber. You can't. How do you sit here and not give this man the money?
But did the barber make the money off them haircuts? Was he saying, like she said, did you say, hey, I'm giving out free haircuts? Or were you still charging people to get their haircut and you expecting to get that tip?
But guess what I'm saying? I hear what you're saying, and you absolutely. And if that's the case, I get what you're saying. Where that could kind of make her right, but it don't matter because that's not what he said. He still said he said give him that $1,000. You can't say he gave you the $1,000 for that dude. You can't dictate what this dude's supposed to do after that, because you did the same thing. Just what the girl just said. Like you said, he paid an extra $800 for everybody to get who else was out there to eat for free. And what you end up start doing is, because the people didn't know that he paid for that, just you and this girl, you end up start charging people again after 3 people.
Cool. I hear that. So just let's leave it on the barber. I give you that $1,000, right? Mm-hmm. So what you gonna say? All right, I'm good for the day. I don't need to cut no more hair.
But that wasn't the case. He still was out there cutting.
No, but okay, but was he still charging though, or he was? I mean, saying,
I don't know, because they didn't say that part was left out.
That's what I'm looking at it as. Because if I were to sit here and say, oh, well, Keith Lee just tipped you that $1,000, you'd be like, all right, met my money for the week or for my booth. I'm good. I don't need to cut no more hair. But he gonna say that's a tip. He didn't say, oh, you paying for it. That's what I'm saying. So if he would have just say, hey, Keith Lee is paying for y'all haircuts. Everybody, come on. I'm going to just cut as many hairs as I can. Mm-hmm. You earned that $1,000 then.
You still earned $1,000 regardless, because Keith Lee said that $1,000 was for him. Like, you can't say you're not my parent. You just say you can't sit here.
I get that, but just you as a worker, that's just like back to you when you managing the band. If somebody say, well, I want to tip the drummer, I want to just give him that. All right, well, he only played that one song.
It don't matter. But again, so I'm glad that was a perfect example. I'm glad you used that example. It don't matter. The person said, "Hey, I want to tip the drummer." You can't. It don't matter if he was only supposed to play one song and that's the song he played. It don't matter. You still played the song and this person wanted to tip you. Here go your tip money. I can't. How you gonna sit here and short somebody because they didn't do whatever service you felt like they should be doing?
I'm not saying this to short anybody, but I'm just saying people don't think you should just stop the operation and just like, all right, because we got this tip. Because that's what I'm saying. You get the tip. When you get the tip, that's after the work is done. That's what I'm saying. When she said he ain't say, hey, free haircuts because Keith Lee paid it. Now, if you would have sit here and told me, hey, yeah, or you still cutting the heads and charging people, which one? That's what I'm saying.
I get what you, but both of those, but she did the same exact thing. So you can't sit here and be mad at him for doing one thing and you did the same exact thing. You kept all the money and you still started charging people again when he paid $800 for extra people to eat. What type of food you think she's selling? That means at least, let's say if it was $15 a pop, you talking about at least 60 people should have been able to eat off of him. You only fed 3 free people. So you did the same exact thing. I hear what you're saying, but what the way the girl explained the story is the dude even if the woman was mad because he was still cutting people hair and charging them because it was a tip. He wasn't paying for to get people free haircuts. He was just tipping him because he was out there grinding the same way she out there grinding. He outside cutting hair. They ain't even inside a shop. So it's like, no, this nigga outside cutting hair. Like, come on, what we talking about?
All right. So is it the same because you did the promotion and you did in the strip club, but like if a stripper got a famous customer or whatever the case may be, he spend the bag. Don't they still got to bust all that down with everybody else, or is
hell no? It's her. That's her customer.
That's just her.
Unless they on stage doing a group thing.
So that's what I'm saying. So I'm talking about like at the end of the night. So if you made out good on stage or whatever, you got to split it with everybody else. But you was the one on stage.
No, not unless you and the people were on stage together when he was throwing the money. If you was the only person on stage, you ain't breaking the bread with nobody else. There's a difference if it's 10 people on the stage and then this may be your client, but he threw money on everybody. Then you got to break bread with everybody. But if I'm on this stage and it's just
I'm just
me,
thinking about because I like the episode I heard with what's her name, girl from Lip Service, Gia. She was talking about her little whole performance. She was on the podcast I be listening to. And she was talking about that, and she was like how her and the other girls fell out because I guess her birthday night when they came out, whoever showed, and people was expecting nobody else wanted to do it or whatever, and they was expecting to get the same amount of money. So that's what I'm saying.
And she didn't break bread with them because it was my birthday. The same way with Cash Law. Cash Law got the same story. It was her birthday one year, and this one she retired. She made $32,000 on her birthday. Yeah, I'm not breaking. Y'all niggas know what these people are here for. I'm not giving you no money. Even if you seen P Valley, the same thing happened with Mercedes when she was supposed to be doing her last dance.
So would she be in the same situation because all right, this is my food truck and I'm running everything? Like
that's how she was trying to carry it, but that ain't how she should have. And the sad thing is because they swiped the card on her junk, she basically gets strong arm, and that's basically what she did because it was on her credit card machine, so it go to her bank account. It's not like it's cash where you can sit here and rob her or fight her back for your money. She got it on the credit card, so now it's like, is it worth it to take her to court? Because I'm sure it's gonna cost you more in lawyer fees or whatever the case may be. So basically, you just got to take an L, or just bash on social media where you kind of like, all right, here we go. We talking about clout again. That's kind of.
So did they get any of the money? Did she say that or
no? They ain't getting none of it.
Everything she kept it to herself.
Yep, the whole 4 bands or 5,200. What the girl said. Well, we kind of did that, so we ain't even got to play that. But